Hi guys, welcome back to another video. This is the 22nd episode in our playthrough as Egypt series. If you watched last episode, you remember that this is right where we left off, and so we're just continuing our war with Seleucid Empire and that other nation. And so yeah, these armies will actually have just go kind of fill in those gaps. Looks like the sea fish, or a sea starfish people are actually doing something. And so we'll have this army, they are chasing after them, so that's fine. And then we'll have them go chase after these guys. You just left this army to face the entirety of the Seleucid Empire. It's not a very nice thing to do. You are now two armies. You've lost half your troops because you made me lose some troops over here. And once again, these guys are, nope, they're not sitting on the ships. Good thing that was a long naval voyage, and we did lose over here. Fully blaming on that general on infinite operations, aka the AI. And so we'll unload all of these troops off. And so that should make this war a lot easier. Having all of our troops here. And so these guys, we will actually take this army all the way up here, and then we'll put the rest on independent operations. If I could select these guys, once those guys move, put them all in independent operations, and they're gonna do stuff, so that's fine. Then so we're technically winning both wars, although the war with Seleucid Empire, arguably we're not winning. Looks like we're predicted to win, but I doubt it. And we can't change this because he's only been appointed for, I've seen, less than a year, and Seleucids, I don't know what you've been doing, but you don't really have the best generals or armies, I suppose. And so looks like they're now fighting these guys. That's probably my fault considering I sent them over there. So this war is slowly getting worse. Well, actually, no, don't just leave them there. Go and reinforce them. Because these are our allies, and they are helpful in terms of, looks like we're going to either spend 1,000, and that is pretty good. Get this guy to have loyalty, and he's the head of the third family. So we don't want to. That was not the best chain of events. Okay, then they lost right before we got there, meaning that we're about to lose. And looks like we won a battle over here and took out a general, which is good. These guys are still in infinite operations. Just wanted to make sure. And then so we're gonna be able to beat them and take all this land that these guys are just sitting here. Also my fault. If I could select these guys. We'll tell them to take that land, and we lost over here. Yes, I'm actually getting kind of tired of this war. When will their economy run out? They've already lost half their money. And realistically, the months of war, and we do assume control the war. We don't control the war goal. The war goal would be this province right here, and we need 2 of those. So if we can get this retreating army on that, that should be greatly appreciated. Retreating army. And then they just, looks like I can't see the troops. Looks like we completely took them out. So they're just so small, it didn't even appear on the screen. And we'll have these guys attack them, and that should finish up that battle. And so now all their armies are probably retreating. I accidentally moved this one. We'll put these guys all in infinite operations. They're not really needed to be controlled by me right now. We'll just have manually take out this land. Seleucid Empire. Hello. You brought 32,000 men to attack us. And the rest of our troops, a lot of armies, are all doing something else. Yes, Seleucids, I don't know what you guys are doing, but I don't feel like you've not brought the full force of your army. You've only lost 356 men. Actually, in here, casualties of 22,000. Yeah, I really don't feel like they've brought full force your entire armies, we'll have these guys kind of loop around here so we can kind of catch them so we don't lose that army unless we win the battle, because yeah, you really need to improve on your generals, or at least your coordination. These guys are going to lose right before these guys get there, and then they're both going to lose, which is great for us. That was some good battles there, and we could probably get white peace. We could. Not that we really want to, because we do. I mean, they declare war on us, so we're going to take some of their land, kind of make them pay for it. See, that is a -12 there. So in terms of suggesting, we can get one little tile. And if this war continues to go like this, we can, we'll try and get some more land. And so, we should be just about able to completely annex these guys. They're going to go there, which is good. And then once complete that war goal, will dramatically increase our war score. So we'll put these guys back in infinite operations, and now war score is really high. And we might as well see for peace. Looks like it unselected all of this land, and then so we want their entire country. There's some red. I forgot about around half their country. Not half. Okay, you guys are going to go lay siege to that. Drop what you're doing. We need this land, and I really would rather not have to. Well, we are just going to see for, we could see for peace here, or we can wait for that fort to finish up, and we'll have to take out this army. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll have them lay siege, because otherwise we're just going to have to declare war on them again, which would be annoying. And we'll have to, wait for our troops, whatever troops we have, for 5 years to wear out, and then that land we could definitely use. I'll kind of just complete that area. So we'll chase after these guys. They're in full out. And, no. Either the mercenaries quit, or they decide to release those mercenaries, considering how they were being chased by an army way bigger than Kush. I get that it's not my place to comment on your actions, but why is your army all the way up here, approximately like 4,000 of your troops fighting Bactra's army of 45,000? I suppose it's probably partly Seleucid Empire. These guys are actually at war with us. We are at war with Bactra, it looks like. Should not realized, so we definitely need to do something about that, considering that is an enemy army. So no, get back here. You are coming over here, and we are not allied with Kush. Yep, Seleucid armor or Empire, and so you guys are going to come this way, and then you two are also going to come this way and attack these guys. Actually, we'll have you attack now because they are super low morale, so we really want to catch them, because it's a good opportunity to kind of send them fleeing. And we can go with, I suppose, light infantry discipline, considering that just probably close to half of our army is light infantry, and those are probably a lot of those as well, because it was like 50,000 in a war with Phrygia. And so unless we lost a bunch of armies, looks like we're gonna catch Bactra, but not the Seleucid Empire. So we'll be able to beat them, as the Seleucid Empire is gonna kind of pointlessly charge us, and now they're gone. So you guys can go back on independent operations. And these guys, you can be in independent operations. I doubt yet you don't want to really be helping out with that fort siege, because you really don't need to. And Armenia also has some troops here. You guys, I'd like it if you put you on defend borders. So you ideally go and deal with this army. Without me having to tell you, looks like the Theod family is scorned, which is kind of annoying. So, as usual, the Elliptomaids, they can lose quite a few people. So, Elliptomaid, yep, I've used them so much to, well, replace other people that don't even have any jobs up there. Looks like you are The generals are where the Liptomaids are getting their jobs from. And the Scorn family has a great general of approximately 3. At least they're not. These guys with 0. You are an Liptomaid. You guys have... Well, you do have so many people in your family that you can really afford that. Although, some of the other families, meaning the Maggard family, do have a lot of jobs as well, it looks like, so you can definitely be replaced. I guess we'll have to have a terrible general. Actually, we'll place you because you should be on the front lines because you are a pretty good general. And so we'll just see who's the worst general. Let's see. 7, that's probably the worst one. And so you can be replaced by this 10. And this army is... No, it's not going to go over here. If I tell you not to go there, will you go there? Probably, maybe. And so I'll actually have this army deal with these guys. So they are definitely invading. And 15 political influence. You are... We really don't need to. And that is another job opening for Scorn family. They probably have someone better. Yep, looks like they have an 8. We were just already scrolled down from where we were browsing through the military people. And so we can head up there. That siege is still not finished, although war score is 88, or 98, sorry. So we should be able to catch this army. It's really not what you should do, pursued by a way larger force. Stop and try and capture some land. So probably able to capture these guys. Looks like we're going to be able to. Maybe. Good on pause. And be able to cut both of them. And that probably should lay it in. Nope, these guys are still alive. That's fine though. Put you in infantry operations. That army's going to actually do some work and unlace each of those things. Looks like Armenia does have an army there, although looks like we're fighting already. So this siege should be just about finished. Ideally, there we go. Right, as I said that. And so we can sue for peace in this war. It's not going to let us probably not capture. Yep, we haven't captured this capital. So we'll let that slowly tick up. And there's the capital. And so we'll be able to take all this land, which is nice to completely be able to annex them. So there we go. All of that land is now ours. And we do need 2 points governors because we did just take a lot of land and that they need to have people to govern that land. And so this is going to be the end of this part, or this episode. It's probably going to be, I've already been split into 2. But so thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. We're just going to finish this war with Seleucid Empire. That we really could technically finish it now. We could do that now, I guess. Or maybe, well, since we have already been distracted, we could take some more land. We really haven't been performing at our best. Actually, no, their army's now, it's now just about bigger. Yep, it is bigger than ours. And they do have way more powerful allies, so we'll just settle with this. See what it suggests. And that is a terrible suggestion considering we could still take land. And we will take this, I suppose. So thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time. Looks like we do have another same Scorn family. So, yep, thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time.